Welcome to TV20 News. We are Cleveland. I'm Leah Haslidge. Members of the Underground Railroad Society and the Coalition for a Better Life came together to mark the start of Black History Month with a flag raising outside Cleveland City Hall.
We are here in a symbolic, ceremonial way to salute not only the beginning of Black History Month, founded by Dr. Carter G. Woodson, but also to give libations and honor and remember our forefathers and mothers whose shoulders we stand on today.
In his welcoming remarks, Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson noted the longevity of the flag-raising ceremony.
It's been a tradition for decades, and it's Congressman Kucinich, former Mayor Kucinich, can remember when he was mayor, and he also participated in the flag raising.
Former Congressman and Cleveland Mayor Dennis Kucinich reminisced on the flag-raising ceremonies he attended some 40 years ago.
40-some years ago, I was present at a flag raising, and the community has learned so much about the richness and diversity that people of color have brought to the city of Cleveland, have helped to build it. Some of our greatest inventors, some of our greatest stagepersons, some of our greatest citizens have come from the community of peoples of color and the African American community, which has contributed so much.
The African American flag will fly above Cleveland City Hall through the end of the month. The life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was celebrated at the Cavs vs. Warriors game last month. 40 youth and their parents from the Glenville Recreation Center got the opportunity to watch the game and to participate, getting to hold a special banner at the end of the halftime show. Cleveland ambassadors were honored at City Hall for their hard work and dedication in promoting wellness. One by one, ambassadors were called to the stage to receive recognition certificates for participating in the city's Wellness Works Legit to Be Fit program. This is the third annual Ambassadors Recognition Luncheon at the City Hall Rotunda. The city's Wellness Works program is a mission to educate employees and their families on how to develop a healthier lifestyle and overall well-being.
We do a lot of programming here at the City of Cleveland for the Wellness Program, and I could not do it without the support and the hard work of my ambassadors. They are actually very, very good at what they do. If you've ever been to a biometric screening, you know how that's running. Those are because those ambassadors are out there scheduling you, getting you through a biometric screening or any of our other events that we have out here today. The ambassadors help us, so we like to say thank you to them.
The guest speaker at the gathering was Siobhan Sudbury, who is a life coach and the director of the Be Free Project.
How do you figure out what you want? And it's more than just going to work every single day, but if you could wake up tomorrow, like, what does that feel like? Like, if you can live your ideal life, what would that feel like inside and out? And what I believe is that many people don't know, like, their purpose in life, and because they don't know their purpose is why they feel stuck. And I know that to be true because I was stuck in my life for a very long time.
TV20's own Tiffany Moore is a city ambassador, and she took to the stage to receive her certificate. Congrats to Tiffany and everyone that participated in the city's Wellness Works program. Commercial real estate company BizNow came to Cleveland to host the Cleveland State of the Market for local developers and investors. BizNow is a global commercial real estate and media company. This event was held at the Metropolitan at the 9. BizNow's Midwest director, Frank Biondo, says this is the first time his company held an event in Cleveland.
Cleveland is a booming area. There's a lot of development, a lot of real estate developments that are happening in Cleveland. It's a great market. I'm pretty familiar with some of the players that are on the panel for today, and we're expecting a great turnout.
Before the seminar took place, attendees had a chance to come together for a bit of networking.
The attendees include a lot of the commercial real estate professionals in Cleveland and greater Cleveland area, a lot of developers, brokers, contractors.
Mayor Frank Jackson kicked off the event, giving the first keynote address of the day.
One of the things that we've been able to do is to rebuild the central business district, to make it an attractive place to be, where people want to be there, not only in terms of business, but in terms of residential living and the converting of commercial property to residential property, and to have it done in a way that we're, as was mentioned, it doesn't look like a central business district as we've been used to in the past.
The rest of the day consisted of panel discussions on the real estate market in Cleveland and its continued growth and redevelopment. For more information on BizNow, visit their website at biznow.com. The City of Cleveland has a rich history, and we want to test your knowledge. Our trivia question for this week is, how many gold medals did Clevelander Jesse Owens win for track and field in the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin? A, 1, B, 4, or C, 6? We'll have the answer when we return.
It's a big responsibility.
Oh, it's huge. I know, it's huge.
And the salary.
Oh my god, yes.
Right?
I mean, like, I was about to move in with my parents, and right before, yeah, so this saved me.
I really believe in you, you know.
Thank you. It's nice to hear that from someone.
These are cool. Did you, what did you?
Hi, I'm Mayor Frank Jackson. You've probably seen media coverage of the growing opioid epidemic in northeastern Ohio. But what you might not know is how many of these tragedies begin with a seemingly innocent prescription for pain medication. That is why we're teaming with the Cuyahoga County Opiate Marketing Task Force to encourage you to know the risk. Go to the website on your screen to learn which pills are opiates and alternative ways of dealing with pain. Which starts as a prescription can end with addiction, so know the risk.
Welcome back to TV20 News. We are Cleveland. I'm Leah Haslage. This week's trivia question, how many gold medals for track and field did Clevelander Jesse Owens win in the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin? A, 1, B, 4, or C, 6? The answer is B, 4, and he was the most successful athlete at the 1936 Games. The Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority usually wears pink and green, but they changed their colors for a day to support the American Heart Association's National Go Red Day. This was more than just a workout. The Alpha Kappa Alpha Inc. sorority partnered with the American Heart Association for the Pink Goes Red for a Day mission to fight heart disease. People attending took part in Zumba and line dancing classes to raise money for the worthy cause. Organizers say hopefully this will get people more involved in the fight against heart disease.
It's very important. Reason why it's heart healthy. We need to be conscious about our health, make sure we're maintaining good diet, good health, exercising. So we're trying to promote health, and that's part of our national target 2, a health promotion for our national sorority.
Well, the sorority colors are pink and green, and for them to wear red on this special occasion means a lot to us. So Pink Goes Red for Heart is a big deal because the soror's colors are pink and green. Food and nutrition, exercise, physical activity, those sort of things are very important to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So in order for you to have a healthy heart, you need to make sure that you're doing the things to keep it maintained. Exercise is a big part of that, and getting your cardiovascular system moving and up and running is very good.
The Pink Goes Red event was held in other cities across the country in hopes of spreading awareness. The 14th annual Go Red for Women Luncheon and Health Expo was back at the Huntington Convention Center, and this year the message was everyone plays a role.
Heart disease does run in my family, and unfortunately I have been affected by heart disease, which made this a passion for me to want to be involved.
Heart disease in general, people associate it with men and older men, and as a pediatric cardiologist we see all kinds of women, many of them are young women, but women from the age of before birth all the way through have just as much heart disease as men do.
A disco-themed room was the place to get your CPR groove on, learning how to properly save a life while pumping to the beat.
The more people that learn about CPR, and it makes our jobs as paramedics a lot easier. A lot of people are afraid to do CPR. They're afraid to get their mouths on other people, but we're teaching hands-only CPR. If they can just do chest compressions until they're defibrillated, it makes for greater outcomes. And another thing is, a lot of people have younger kids at home and don't know how to revive them in case of choking, cardiac arrest, and we're hoping to help. If we can help one person, then it's worth it. First of all, get up and sign up for a CPR course. Go take one. They all have them at fire departments, through UH hospitals. They're free. Come out and get some information. If you're worried about your heart, you're worried about your heart health, get some information, see your doctor. Don't ignore it, because it doesn't go away.
It's important women educate themselves to not only prevent getting heart disease, which is the #1 killer of women, but to teach children who are also surprisingly at risk to lead a healthier lifestyle.
I would say as a pediatric cardiologist, the leading causes are inactivity, availability of fast food, poor diets. Many families cannot afford what I would consider a healthy diet, so they get their children whatever they want, and those things tend to not be the healthiest things for us to consume. Exercise is very important. We recommend now for children that they get an hour of exercise every day of the week, and so exercise and then healthy eating as much as possible.
You really want women to be empowered to be able to be aware of the signs of heart disease, and this organization does some terrific work around research, education, just getting the word out so that people take better care of their health each and every day.
Cardiovascular disease kills one woman about every 80 seconds, and roughly 80% of the diseases may be prevented. For more information, visit heart.org or call 216-619-5162. The life you may save is your very own. Sustainable Cleveland kicked off their 2018 initiative, the Year of Vibrant Neighborhoods. We spoke with Office of Sustainability Chief Matt Gray to learn more.
Throughout the year, we're going to be really focused on sustainability in all of our neighborhoods throughout Cleveland. So you see here behind me about 30 organizations, all of which work in neighborhoods on different topics, from green space issues to energy efficiency and so on. So it's a great event, and it's really been educational for a lot of people to learn about all the great resources that are out there. In terms of what residents can do at the neighborhood level, there's so much. First of all, you can think about your green space. In many neighborhoods, we have parks or we have vacant land that could turn into parks. So really thinking creatively and working with partners on how do we make that green space active, and how do we really bring people out into the community. There's things like connecting with neighbors and letting them know about energy efficiency opportunities. There's things like solar energy. You can join a co-op. The county has a solar co-op. You could join and actually get a 20% discount on solar. You can get interested in water issues. You can get a rain barrel and work with your neighbors on capturing stormwater and reusing that in your garden. So there's so much stuff you can do on all these sustainability topics. So we really just encourage people just to start, to engage in some way and go from there.
Mark your calendar for the annual Sustainable Cleveland Summit on September 19th and 20th at Cleveland Public Auditorium. If you're interested in attending the neighborhood workshops, here is a list of upcoming dates. That's all for your TV20 news. We are Cleveland. I'm Leah Haslage. Up next, we'll have Christian Patterson with the Inside Sports Report.